Welcome parents and students in grade 8. My name is Miss Siska. I'm one of the school counselors, and I'm going to be discussing course selection for students going into grade 9. Course selection is an important process. The school is staffed and timetables are created based on how students complete their course selection. Only the courses with a sufficient number of students registered will be offered in the fall of 2021. If a course does not have a lot of students registered for it, then it will be canceled. That is why it's very important that students also choose alternate courses, just in case one of their classes gets canceled. Sometimes it's not possible that students get their first choice, particularly with their elective choices, so there is a chance that one of the alternate courses will then be put into the timetable. If an alternate is put into your timetable, it is not considered a timetable error. So please make sure that you choose your courses wisely. All students are required to take 8 courses. Only students that have incomplete timetables or legitimate timetable errors will be approved for a course change in the fall. An example of an incomplete timetable is a student who does not have Math 9 on the timetable. A legitimate error could be by accident a student was placed in Math 8 instead of Math 9. Timetables will not be changed if a student has decided that he or she has changed their mind on which course they want to take, if they would prefer to have the course in the afternoon versus the morning, maybe they want to request a specific teacher. Those will not be changed. So please make sure that you carefully select your courses. This is an example of the grade 9 course selection form. All students will be given a copy of it in February between the 8th and the 10th. This form is not returned to the school. It's for the students to use to prepare their selections for course selection. All course selection will be done online. There are 5 core academic classes in grade 9: English, math, science, socials, and physical and health education. Students can choose 3 elective courses from the following areas: applied skills, visual and performing arts, second language, and leadership. These are the grade 9 electives for applied skills. Please note that a grade 9 student can take 2 of these grade 10 courses: entrepreneurship and game development. The grade 9 electives for visual and performing arts. If a student chooses to take either concert band or jazz band intermediate, he or she must have at least 1 to 2 years of playing the musical instrument. If a student would like to join dance company, an audition has to take place. Grade 9s can sign up for Broadcast and Media Communications 10. Students have a variety of second languages that they can choose. Students usually will choose to take a second language because he or she is interested in the course and wants to learn how to speak that language, or they realize that they want to go to post-secondary, and many universities require that a student has a language 11. Students do not need to have a language to graduate from high school. Please make note that a student must have taken French 8 before he or she can choose French 9. Students who are native speakers of Mandarin can choose Mandarin 11. All the other grade 9 language classes are from the beginning level. Students can also take a leadership class. If they want to take a leadership class, they must fill out this leadership application form, which they can find in Student Services. It must be returned to their counselor no later than March the 5th. Students who want to take more than 8 classes at Burnaby South can sign up for a course outside of the timetable, or what we call a 9th class. These classes usually take place before school starts at 7:30 in the morning, after school, and some at lunch. This is an example of what the average timetable will look like. The school year is divided into 4 quarters, and students take 2 classes per quarter, one in the morning and one after lunch. If a student is an English language learner, he or she will have a different course selection form. It will be handed out to them, and they will return this form to their counselor by February 12th. ELL students will not be doing their course selection through MyEd. I want to talk about the honors programs at Burnaby South. Mr. Lee is the program advisor. The current school year, our junior honors programs for grade 8 and 9 have shifted due to COVID-19. There are no longer specific classes for grade 8 and grade 9 honor classes. However, students can still have an honor designation for English, French, math, science, or social studies classes. Students will be given specific activities by their teachers, and they must be completed within that quarter. If a student is interested in participating in these enrichment opportunities, then they check the courses that they are interested in on the course selection form. Ms. Matsumura, she's the advisor for our career programs. Students have the opportunity at grade 9 to attend one of 2 technology academies. These academies take place at Caribou Hill Secondary, so a student would do all his or her grade 9 courses there, but return to Burnaby South for the grade 10 year. The 2 programs that are available are the Game Development Academy and the Microsoft Office Specialist Certification. Students also have the opportunity to join the Volleyball and Lacrosse Academy. These also take place at Caribou Hill Secondary, but students would just attend 2 classes there. The classes would consist of skill development, weight training, nutritional, and mental preparation. They are coached by highly qualified coaching staff. Students would get credit for PE and a sports-specific course. And it's important to note that there is an additional fee for this academy, $235 a month. If you'd like more information about these programs, please look at the website. You will find the application form for the Volleyball and Lacrosse Academy on the webpage. But if you need more information, please contact the principal at Caribou Hill Secondary, Mr. Andy Chin. If you'd like more information about the Jijipin Game Development Academy or the Microsoft Office Specialist Certification, please contact the Career Program Advisor, Ms. Matsumura, at Burnaby South. Students can also gain credits towards graduation through external activities. So for example, if a student swims at a high competitive level and participates in the BC Summer Games, they would qualify to get some credits for that. If your son or daughter thinks that they might qualify for any one of the above programs, please get them to talk with their counselor. It's always a good idea to start thinking of options ahead for students. Once they graduate from high school, they have the opportunity to take a year off and travel or work, or they might want to continue with their education and attend a trade school, a college, or a university. It's encouraged for parents to talk about the different career opportunities possible for their son or daughter, find out what their interests are, look into educational or training options. It's too late to start thinking about all this in grade 12, particularly if a student wants to attend a post-secondary institution, as students will usually apply in the fall of grade 12. There are some other things to consider as far as post-secondary. Some families might want to decide to start planning early for financial reasons. A four-year degree at university can cost up to $70,000, much more if a student decides to study in the United States. The students might also want to start to look at the courses, and if they want to take honor classes, they can always come and have a discussion with their counselor about preparing academically towards post-secondary. If you'd like additional information, there's a Burnaby South Counseling blog on the school website with regular updates about presentations, course selection, volunteer opportunities, awards, scholarships, etc. Also, it is really important that students regularly check their Microsoft Teams email, as that is how important information will be sent out to them. So the timeline for course selection. Most likely on Wednesday, February the 10th, in their morning classes, the grade 8 students will be learning about course selection for grade 9. At that time, they will be told about deadlines and how they actually do course selection on MyEd. For ELL students, they will have to give their course selection form to their counselor by February 12th. For grade 8s, they must complete their course selection online by 11:59 on February 15th. They will be using the MyEd student portal. If a student has never logged into their MyEd student portal, they will receive their login information on their course selection form. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact your son or daughter's counselor. Counselors are assigned based on the last name of the student. Here's some contact information for the counselors. Contact information for Mr. Lee if you have any questions in regards to the Honors Enrichment Program or future AP courses. If you have any questions regarding the lacrosse and volleyball academies or the technology academies, please contact Laverne Metzimmer at Burnaby South. For more information about the different departments, please visit the department pages on the Burnaby South website. And if you have another child who's currently attending Burnaby South, you may want to view their grade course selection presentation on the website.